Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host Sandman, and today is Halloween. Happy Halloween to all of you. I hope you have a spooky evening. I'm going to be completely honest. I messed up. I fumbled and dropped the ball and completely forgot that today was even going to be Halloween. And I was going to make this awesome video. We're still going to do an awesome video. I had my whole workspace here set up for doing other things, as you can see. And I'm just totally not even, I just didn't even know it was Halloween until I started seeing all the YouTube channels making pumpkin cover lock picks, and I dropped the ball and I apologize. So yeah, I could clean up this workspace, but I don't want to misplace some of these pins. And guys, this is real easy. All you have to do is go to your local grocery store, buy a Pumpkin Masters power saw pumpkin carving tool. This cost me $8 this year. Last year it was like $14. This year, for whatever reason, it was more affordable. I don't know. There's a couple different types and versions of these, but it's just an oscillating saw for carving pumpkins, and we're going to try to make a lockpick out of it. I did one last year and it didn't turn out very well, so I never made a video of it. It was really my first attempt. This year, I'm going to keep my expectations just as low because it's, I don't know. I try to be handy with my hands, but this is not the easiest project. But we're going to give it a try and let's see how it goes. Obviously, to be able to pull this off, you're going to need a lockpick. I'm going to be putting a rake. We don't want to put a single pin pick or a type of hook or lifter pick that we'd use for single pin picking, rather. However, I do want to use something like this rake right here. Now, if you take are there any keen eyes in here that notice this goofy shank here? And it thins right here and creates a failure point, and these are actually known for breaking. This is actually a Sparrow's lockpick, and they have goofy profiles and shanks, and some of them have these really weird angles here that none of them just make sense. So I think this may be from the Tuxedo set. I don't remember. I have all the Sparrow's products, but I don't use them because I just don't. I'm not going to get into that, but I would not have a broken heart if I broke up a full lockpick set, a $30 lockpick set, just to make a thing out of this. So anyways, that's what we're going to do. My recommendation is find the cheapest manufacturer possible of these, like the non-handled steel picks, and that's what we're going to use. Now, last year, I heated this up to pull this out, and it was a disaster. It ended up just being too loose right here, and it just didn't work out well. So this year, I'm just going to try to force out the blade, and then I'm going to prep this, and I'm going to put this on my grinder, and we're going to grind out some metal here and shove that down. So I think we'll get it to work. We'll try that this year, and we'll take a look at what I made last year and talk about why it failed. All right, I think if I just add this in here, and then I can pull off this tip. The problem with trying to make these is that you end up damaging this plastic part. So we're going to try not to do that this year. That's what I did last year. I damaged it. And we're going to try to do it better this year. I saw a video by Lockpick Nick, also known as Nick McKay. I'll provide a link in the description down below. He did a really good job on his. And that's how I realized, oh, it's Halloween today and I got to make this thing. So otherwise, what's the point? All right, here we go. Let's put this in a little bit further. Sorry, I didn't realize how far away that was. I don't even know if that's in focus. Here we go. That's fine. Looks. Nope. Keep trying. No, that's not going to work either. Hey, I think I'm getting it. Hey, I got it. All right, that worked out much better than last year's. That's fantastic. All right. Let's I'm going to do that to the other one. So I remember exactly why I didn't want to make this video. It just doesn't, these aren't designed for making lock picks, but people do it and people have great videos. I just suck at doing what I do. The blade actually broke off inside of there. So I can't use one of those, but we're going to use the other one. That's fine. We only need one. And that's just going to be fine. We're just going to make it work. So this one I can't use, but this one I can. So let's go over to the grinder. Actually, before I head over to the grinder, what I'm going to want to do is I want to get the dimensions correct. So I'm going to take a marker here and I'm going to want to shape out exactly how much I need to shave off. And now I could just measure this and probably make a mark, but I'm going to use this marker here. And that's all I'm doing. And I'm just going to take off anything that's on the outside of that black marker. All right. I guess if I wanted to break this lockpick, I could just use it because that's about right for this brand. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. I think this should fit. Is this the one? Yep, this is the one. Oh man, it's a perfect fit. That's great. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go get some super glue before we put this in there, and then we'll give this guy a try. All right, I got the super glue. My favorite type of super glue is going to be the CA glue. Don't ask me to pronounce that, but this is the Super T. There's 3 different ones from Satellite City, and they're just different viscosities. And I think this is probably the thicker one. And let me give you a pro tip. Anytime you're working with super glue like this, just put it out a paper plate. Don't even bother with paper towels. That's just going to make a mess. And any tools you use are going to just stick to the paper towel. Use a toothpick. I've used droppers before on the red CA glue that has a less viscosity, but when I use this, I don't even use this guy anymore. I don't even use the tip because it's just going to clog it up. So I'm always just dabbing with a toothpick here. And that way, since I have a paper plate there, if I make a mess, if I spill it, the paper plate should catch everything. I actually have an accelerant that I can spray on this to make it dry quicker. I don't think that's going to be needed. All right. Yep, that's the one. Oh man, it's such a good tight fit. Yeah, that thing's bottomed out. Perfect. I'm gonna go get that accelerant actually. All right, so this is the accelerant I like to use, and it's just a cures instant glue in seconds. I could let this thing sit for 15 seconds and it's fine. You always want to shake it up, and you want to get about 6 to 8 inches from your work. And you do want to spray this in a ventilated area or outside typically, but I'm literally just doing like, let me see here, hold on. That's all I'm doing. That's it. That's all you got to do. And you don't want to inhale this. Yeah, you don't want to inhale it. I mean, it stinks up the whole room just doing that little too spray there, but that should be good to go. I mean, this stuff should be pretty strong. And yeah, it already looks like it's hardened. I'm gonna just back up the camera a bit, and we'll get some batteries in this thing, and let's pick some locks. All right, I got the 4 AA batteries there, thanks to Amazon. This does have a screw, so I'm gonna use my iFixit Phillips here to remove that screw so I can remove the back end of this. And now it's a guessing game. I'm trying to figure out the correct way to put these in. Just kidding. Let's see here. So this guy goes like this. Okay. I guess is this the opposite now? Yep. Why is that a tight fit? Oh, that's strange. It's just the contacts are really tight. Yeah, you're gonna need a screwdriver just to close that down. That's crazy. That screw does a lot. There we go. Man, that's crazy. Like, did I do something wrong? Guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, that's as far as that guy will go. If it works, hey, for $8, can't beat it. I just wish this end would go down a little bit more, you know? And I wonder if I put it together wrong. We'll take it apart later. All right, here we go. All right. That's as quiet as a multi-pick. Electric pick gun. So we got our tip here. Okay. This is going smashingly well, by the way. Last year was disastrous. I don't want to force anything and break it. I'm dealing with some cheap plastics here. There we go. Nope. What's going on? Okay, it's going to click into place. So I need to not be afraid. And you got to line up some stuff. Make sure I'm in all the way. There we go. All right, that's in. Man, I made so many mistakes last year. So here's the one from last year. That's the one from last year. And this guy, I had to like melt it in. It was terrible. And it works. It works really well. But this tip kept coming out. Huh. This one's quieter. Interesting. All right, let's give this a try. So I've got a few locks here we're going to test. I've got 4 master locks. So these are white belt. I've got Brinks. These are yellow belt. Pretty sure these are ranked yellow now. And then I've got actually these 2 green belt locks, but they have wafers in them, so you can possibly rake them. So they have master wafers. All right. Sorry for the mess, guys. All right, here we go. We need a tension tool. How could I mess that up? All right, well, let's grab a multi-pick tension tool here. There we go. All right, here we go. Bottom of keyway. This guy goes right here. That's the top. All right, so you don't, because this is going in and out. You don't want to shove it in all the way to the back because I don't want this thing to break on me. So I got to pull it out a little bit. Okay, it's not working on that lock. Let's move to the next one. I kind of feel like it's going too fast. Okay, it's not working on that master lock. Let's try this Brinks. There we go. There we go. And we got one. Fantastic. A lot of my master locks probably need to be replaced because I've done so much product testing on them. I've opened them thousands of times that I'm pretty sure they just don't do very well. There we go. I can tell you right now, they're very hard to rake and pick at this point. I've messed up the tolerances on them so much. That's too thick. I don't like these Brinks aluminum locks. They're garbage. They put you in a false set, which is really weird because there's no security pins whatsoever. Yeah, see, like it just gets stuck in there. That doesn't, there's no reason for it to get stuck. Here I am complaining, oh, this lock doesn't pick well. That's the whole point of a lock. There we go. So it moves very quickly. And yeah, it moves very quickly and the pins bind too much in these Brinks. I think the speed is working against me. I think it's too fast. Could also be the profile. I'm in a false set there, so I'm not going to be able to pick that one. I could experiment with different tips, different profiles. There we go. We got an open. Greenbelt level lock, security pins, but it has master wafers, so it makes it a little bit easier. That's good. I wonder why I couldn't get one of these master locks. Interesting. I'm not surprised about the Brinks aluminum. Oh man. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. I still think this is a viable tool. I think this is too fast. I think the speed's too fast for it to be consistent. I mean, this thing kicks out. It's just really fast. Try a different angle here. Yeah, interesting. Huh. Well, I don't think that it means that this doesn't work. I think the technique is going to be very subjective. You gotta use the right technique. It could be dependent upon the profile here. The profile may not be right for these locks, or the speed of oscillation. That's for sure. Let's bust out this guy. It's from last year. I don't suspect it'll actually hold up, but we'll try. Oh, got close. Had some pins at least lifted, but not necessarily set. Nope. I want to get a master lock. Nope. All right, last master lock. Nope. All right, let's see if I can get a Brinks with this snake rake. Hey, we got it. All right, let's see if we can get these aluminum Brinks with the snake rake. Yeah, see, it gets stuck. And that's typical of aluminum brinks. There's something going on with the tolerances there. There's so much slop that it binds on itself. It's very unusual. I'm not a fan of picking them. They're not fun to pick. They're a good lock, I guess, if, you know, in that regard. Here we go. We got one. There we go. So this one so far is batting more than the Bogota. Let me try a lighter touch. Yeah, it gets stuck. Yeah, it gets stuck. It gets in this weird false set that doesn't exist. I mean, it feels like it's in a false set, but that's just, the lock is so sloppy. All right, let's try this guy. I know this guy got into an actual false set with that spool pin. Hey! This is great. I have 2 lock picks with 2 different profiles. Fantastic. How about that? Folks, that's all I have for today. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to do a thing. And it's Halloween. In the spirit of Halloween, I was supposed to make this video and completely forgot, and I gave you this diatribe of video. I hope this video at least inspires you to experiment with different tools out there, but also keep your expectations low, because these are not designed for lock picking. They're designed for carving pumpkins. And, you know, that's that. I just think it was a lot of fun to do. It always is. I do it every year. And maybe I'll have a collection of these things. Maybe I need to get a marker, a silver marker, and write 2023, 2024. So that's what I'll do. That's all I have for today, folks. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you going to go out and buy a pumpkin carver and make a lock pick? And if so, are you going to make your own lock pick, or are you going to use a brand and just kind of carve it up like I did on the grinder? I don't know. Yeah, let me know. Maybe you guys might have a recommendation on a better pumpkin carver that you would recommend, a particular brand that you would could recommend, because I could barely get this thing closed with the batteries in it. That was really weird. Maybe I did something weird. Maybe there's something I need to remove that's actually in the cap of this. Maybe there's something, I don't know what's obstructing this thing from closing all the way, but it still works. So that's all I have for today, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy Halloween to all of you. And I look forward to getting back to some lockpicking videos very soon. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here. Every Friday, I will have a locksport report where I talk about new products that are in the news and keep you guys informed on what's out there in the world. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Mr. Sandman, bring